Catch me outside and talk about marketing. I want to break down the difference between SEO, Google local service ads, and Google pay-per-click campaigns because a lot of times people are like, where should I spend the money? Which campaign works best? And I want to show you what your customers are going to see when you have all this set up properly. So let me share my screen. All right, so I pulled up Tree Service Houston. That was the words I looked for. And the first thing you're going to see is this Google Guaranteed, where you can message or call. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I love Google Guaranteed, especially for growing tree companies, because you're only paying when somebody calls you or messages you. And if it's a bad lead, you can dispute it. That said, some people just scroll right past that. Now, if I go below the Google Guaranteed, you've got your standard pay-per-click campaign. How this works is you're going to pay every time somebody clicks. I could probably make a 45-minute video talking about pay-per-click campaigns, but the thing that you need to understand is that you're paying every time somebody clicks on that link and goes to your website. So then it becomes a game of how good is your website at actually converting those people into phone calls or form submissions, basically converting them into leads. That's going to give you your cost per lead there. Where LSA, your Google local service ads, Google Guaranteed, is going to be pay per lead, pay per click. It's still your responsibility to convert them into a lead. After the pay-per-click campaigns, you're going to start to see your map pack, your 3-pack, your Google business profiles. The map pack is designed to show the most relevant business that is closest to the person that's searching. So your number of reviews is super important. The business profile being optimized is super important, including where you're located. That's important. And also, your website, believe it or not, is super important for your business profile rankings because Google uses that to determine the validity of your business. So, all those things go into placement on where you're going to fall for the map pack rankings. Below the business profiles, you got your structured snippets, and this is where it's going to ask some questions. But then below that, you have your organic search results. This is traditional SEO. This is where all of your regular SEO work comes into play, based on location, based on all the technical things that go into search engine optimization. And then it's going to start to sprinkle back in some ads. Now, you might be seeing the gurus talking about SEO is dead, and heck, you might even have seen a decrease in SEO performance over the past few years. And what I just showed you is primarily the reason why is Google is moving their paid advertising channels up closer towards the top of the screen. It's just a trend that seems to be continuing. And so SEO is getting less and less effective. However, it is still super important to make sure that your brand exists as many places as it possibly can. You can give me a follow if you want some more free marketing tips, and don't forget to call the damn leads.